Today is Saturday, it's late April, and the flowers are gorgeous, and there are a lot of tiny fruits growing. So let me give you a garden tour. Let's start here. This is by our patio. Look at the petunias and the lavender and the roses over here. This is Mexican sage. This is the lemon tree. The variety is Eureka lemon. And this is an apple tree. The variety is Anna apple. Look at the gorgeous flowers. And then some tiny fruits. I've seen some tiny fruits growing. Let me look for them. Oh, this here. Look. Those are tiny apples. And here too. And then we have more roses here. This one I need to tie onto the other branch because it's blocking our walkway. Look at how gorgeous. And the red roses too. And this is our peach tree. And look at the other rose. Look at how tall. It's almost as tall as the house. Actually taller than the house. Over there by the nectar plum. There's a nectar plum, a cross between nectarine and plum. And this rose is growing super duper tall. And this is a Saturn peach, or like donut peach. A lot of tiny fruits. And then let's go to the other side. There are a lot of things to do in the garden today. This is a cherry tree. This is the nectar plum and the fruits of the nectar plum. There are more there. Look at this. The leaves of the nectar plum look like this, deep red or burgundy when they are young, like around springtime, and they will eventually turn green. Over time, around summer, they will be green. So these are the fruits of nectar plum, tiny fruits. There are a lot growing like here and then here. Ideally, you would like fruits like the distance between the two fruits should be around 6 to 12 inches. Like these ones are really close to each other. So if you want bigger fruits, then you have to prune some of them. The same rose that is growing really tall. So this is the first layer. There's another, look at how tall over there. Okay, let me back up. Look at those flowers from up there. Like I said, it's as tall as the house now, or taller than the house. And then underneath this nectar plum is a, look at this, very pretty flowering plant. This is called red lips. Look at how beautiful. Oh, look at all the, there's a rose. There's rose there. This rose is blooming. Love the color, it's so elegant, you see. And this is a really nice spot to have. I usually put our bistro set here, and it's really relaxing, a relaxing place to be. And then this one is these are lilies. They will bloom very soon. And then this is a cherry moya tree. And then moving back here, this is the lemon tree that I showed earlier. And then there is a pot here that I will plant like tomato. And then these are Asian beans that bolted. I have the trellis there to plant some winged beans today, and then another trellis to plant some like maybe string beans. And then this is Asian pear, but just starting. This is more of a late bloomer. Look, it's just starting to flower. Like when all the plants have leaves, and this one is still looks like dead, still like hibernating, no, still like dormant, then you would think that maybe it died over the winter, but like no, it's actually. And then you see this starting to sprout out or starting to flower, then it's still alive. It's a happy moment, it's still alive. This is a bush, blueberry bush. Look at the fruits that are usually eaten by the mockingbirds. I need to put a net. And then here we have an apricot tree. Look at those tiny fruits. I think there are still flowers up there. I'm not sure if you could see. But there are a lot of tiny fruits growing. And next to it is another peach tree. This is a red baron peach tree. And then so I'll show you like this one. So this is a peach tree, and then the way they graft, they use a stack. So that's, I'm not sure like what kind of like the variety of the stack that they use, and they graft the red baron onto it. And then you could see this, like this is not a peach tree, it looks like a nectar plum. So we need to remove this. Anyway, look at the hibiscus here, or in Filipino we call it gumamela. This is a whiskey barrel. Over there is another whiskey barrel where we have the blueberry bush, and here we have like strawberries. Look at the flowers and tiny fruits. There's some tiny fruits here too. This is another lemon tree, another Eureka lemon. And this is a pear tree. Look at the flower. I think there are more flowers on the other side. And then this is the tiny fruit. Oh, there are still some like flowers on this like peach tree. You hear the, not the dog, the birds. And this is the calamansi tree or calamundin tree. A lot of fruits that I need to harvest. And then we'll do the vegetables after the trees. So this is a fig tree. I already mentioned it in the other videos where like for a fig tree they don't flower. You've seen the other like fruit trees, they have flowers and then the flowers turn into fruits, but for a fig tree it's kind of like unique. They go fruit straight to like fruits like this one. So this is the old branch, the older branch, like the brown one, and then the new one, the green one, is the new one for this season. So this fruit is from last season. That's why it's like still in the brown branch. And then this is the new growth, and the new growth will give us fruits around June or July. This is the early one from last year. It started to go dormant already. That's why this fruit did not get a chance to grow, and now it's like growing. So the early fruits are usually at the tip of the brown like branch. And then here we have a grapevine. This is, I need to prune this. It's growing like wild. So here through there, this is a pearlet grapevine. And then on this blueberry bush too, this is another blueberry bush. There are actually 2 blueberry bushes on this. The other one that I showed is a whiskey barrel. This is a wine barrel. These are South Moon and O'Neill. And then these are the flowers of a grapevine. And then they will turn to fruits. But I need to, like I said, I need to prune this one. It's growing wild. And this is the kumquat tree. The citrus trees are very prolific. And we have nasturtiums here. The flowers are also edible. And then here we have fennel. They are growing wild too. They are growing everywhere actually. So these are fennel. And then we have this one is a mandarin, satsuma mandarin. Look at this grapevine here. There are a lot of things to do in the garden. Another fennel here. The fennel leaves are like, I think it's called fronds. This is very fragrant. And this is jute. It has like some seeds that I'm like trying to propagate. So hopefully they grow this season. See, I need to prune all this. Oh, but I could use this to make soup. The young leaves of grapevines. You could use them you could like cook them. And also the wider leaves you can use for dolmas or dolmadas. The arugula plants that have bolted. 1 second, let's wait until that one passes by. So there are arugulas here that have bolted. Look at those ones. And this is a yuzu tree, a yuzu lemon with like flowers. This is the most fragrant lemon, yuzu lemon. Oh my gosh, it's so fragrant. There are a lot of flowers. And this is we have more lilies here. These are lilies. I hear the birds. And then this is broccoli. This is broccolis that I have not harvested, but they are not like, I can still cook this one actually, and then that one too. More of like, they look like broccolini now because they are not like one, like kind of like head of a broccoli. More broccolis there. And then this is a Valencia orange tree. Our fruits there, and then more fruits around there too. And then here you see those bunch of fruits. Oops, there's like the sun is shining. It's around 8 o'clock right now in the morning. 1 second. There you go. A bunch of orange fruits. This is Valencia orange. The leaves are huge. And then here we have another grapevine, the blueberry grapes. This is a trellis that I assembled. I'll put down the link below. It's very easy to assemble, and it's actually an arbor. You can plant roses or whatever you like, or you can plant, and then you can use it as a trellis for beans, and then it also works well as a grapevine trellis. This trellis is very easy to assemble. I am going to put the link down below. And it's actually an arbor, so you can use it for climbing roses or other like plants, or you can use it as a trellis for beans or cucumbers because of this. Like the side, look at the side, they could climb up here. But it also works very well as a grapevine trellis, as you can see from this grapevine growing really well on this trellis. So this is a blueberry grape. The variety is blueberry because the fruits, they look like blueberries, and then they have a blueberry taste too. Next to it is a citrus salad. This is like, there are 6. Oh, there's a bird. There are 6. Hello. I think they are mating or they are fighting. I'm not sure what they're doing. Oh, they are fighting actually because one has like food. Hello. And so this is a 6 citrus they call this citrus salad because there are 6 citrus varieties in one plant. So there are 3 oranges, Mignola Tangelo, Valencia orange, and there's another one, I think Washington Navel, and then there is lime. The variety is bears, like bear's lime, and then there are 2 lemons, Eureka and Meyer. So 6 varieties of citrus trees in one plant. So if you don't have, like, if you have a smaller space to grow trees, then this is a perfect one for you. You can have like different citrus in like one plant. This is my favorite herb. This is lemon verbena. This is super duper fragrant too. This is laurel plant, or like the leaves are called like laurel leaves or bay leaves. And then so this is our herb garden, but I need to plant more herbs here. This is a nectarine tree, and then look at the tiny fruits. So the other one is a cross between this tree, nectarine, and plum. This is the plum tree. It has like flowers. So the nectarine flowers are pink, the plum flowers are like white, like those. Let me look if there are like tiny fruits growing, because this is also a very prolific tree. If there are tiny fruits growing. Oh, look at this stone. 1 second. Josh and I made this when he was like really little. Maybe he was like 3 years old when we made this stone for this, like when we were starting an edible garden. This is like mint, for like our mint. And this is another calamundine or calamansi, about the variegated version. Let's see those variegations on the fruits and also on the leaves. So some people use this as like ornamental plant because of the gorgeous leaves. Let me look for like plum fruits. Oh, this one. So this is a tiny plum fruit. And then what else? So that one is a milkweed. A milkweed is where monarch butterflies lay their eggs. So so monarch butterflies are migrating butterflies, so they travel from the northern part all the way to like south of Mexico. And this is milkweed, where they only lay their eggs on milkweeds. I think milkweed has a poison that protects their caterpillars. Like the flowers are beautiful, but we specifically planted milkweed for the monarch butterflies. And then this is basil, Thai basil. And then 1 second, this is oregano. And then here we have mint. Mint are very easy to grow. They grow everywhere, and you have to be really careful because they are quite invasive too. What else? There are more fennel there. You see, fennel, they're growing everywhere. There's one fennel here, another fennel over there, and then more there. And then here we have some shiso leaves. We have some shiso plant growing. These are from shiso plant here. The seeds fell onto the ground. Now they're sprouting, they're growing. So we have shiso, and then more shiso there. You see them? That's a shiso plant, shiso. So they will be really beautiful around summertime. This is a mint. Spearmint, I think. And then moving on to the other side. Look at this. This is so gorgeous. This is borage, and the flowers are edible. You could see them in restaurants. Let's do this side. Here we have another blueberry bush. This is also another wine barrel, a smaller wine barrel. And then here we have strawberries, and then more strawberries there. And then those are geraniums, 2 varieties of geraniums. This, and then there's a different color over there. This is thyme, growing on a 1-gallon grow bag. And then I've shown this recently. And then we have some pansies here, edible flowers. And then that's another lavender. And then this is rosemary. This is also citronelle. Citronelle is a mosquito repellent with gorgeous flowers that bees love. Look at this, the bee foraging. And there's another rose bush here with like huge flowers. Look at those flowers. Like this one, for example. Not sure if I could reach this. I'm in the patio right now. This one, look at how big. And then that one is bigger. Gorgeous blooms. And then the tomatoes. So I need to uproot this arugula to plant more tomatoes. And then this is another lily. And then here we have 3 tomatoes. This one. This is different varieties of tomatoes. This is midnight snack. And then, oh, this is like onion, green onion. And then this one is pink Berkeley tie-dye. We got them from Tomato Mania. And that one is Isis candy. 3 varieties of tomatoes on this side. Let's move on to the other side. We have 3 raised garden beds here. What are they, Josh? Those are tomatoes. Behind me are the lettuces, and then those are salad. Purple Osaka mustard, purple Osaka mustard, and bok choy, right? Is bronze torch. And then this one is the one in the middle is green zebra. This is John Plum. And then this one is Madame Marmalade, Madame Marmande. Madame Marmande. This is a French tomato, a French variety. And then this one is Sanchocola. That is done for the season. I need to uproot them because I need to use this box for the peppers. We have some peppers, and then this one too I need to harvest to make more pickles, pickled cucumber, pickled mustard greens. So these are purple Osaka mustard, and then more arugula here, and then we have different varieties. They are bolting too, different varieties of lettuce here. Like, look at this beautiful lettuce. And then this is purple Mizuna. What else? Let's go to the other side. Now let's go to the other side. These are beautiful roses too. These are huge too. And then here we have another blueberry bush, a smaller one, and then we have the green onions, and then this is blackberry, this is raspberry with flowers. Look at those flowers, and more here, more flowers here. This is gooseberry. This one is boysenberry. Look at the flowers. The flowers are beautiful. So this, I planted like berries here, but they are on like pots. These are strawberries, flowering too. We have dragon fruit here that we need to fix, and we have wildflowers here. These are from a wildflower seed packets. I think they look like daisies, I'm not sure. And then more here. And then this one, I don't know their names. They are from packets of seeds. And then this. And then this, there's no pink yet, but eventually there are like some plants here with pink flowers. And this is so beautiful. Look at that. It's like the darker version of borage, but the flowers are bigger. Now time to prepare our brunch. Let's end our garden tour here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.